Memes ask, what will be required to prove that the universe is Turing complete? That it is a universal system. Well, if there is a universal system, then the universe is universal, so to speak. If any universal system exists, and again, there are little footnotes because the universe is presumably finite. And in principle, universality as mathematically defined is an infinite concept. And so there's a little footnote about that. And there are other little footnotes, but I would say that the big thing that, as far as I'm concerned, makes it so incredibly uncontroversial that the universe is universal, so to speak, is the principle of computational equivalence and the increasing evidence that we get for that, and the realization that all these different places in the Ruliad, all these different possible underlying rules, they all produce computational universality, they all produce computational irreducibility, they all have this slice of reducibility that we identify as the common laws of physics sitting on top of them. There is very ubiquitous universality. And so to ask the question, is there any universality in physics? No, it's actually, there's always tons of universality in physics, I think, is the answer, except for these kind of mathematical footnotes that say, but the universe isn't really finite, so the computation that we might need to, the universe is really finite, so that computation, which we say is one of the things that in principle is producible by a universal computer, is far, far out. And in the future history of the universe, and only when we run the universe for an infinite time, could we really do that infinite computation to compute the infinite number of this particular kind. So in that sort of pedantic sense, the universe isn't a universal computer, but I think in the sense that does it have rules which, if you could run it long enough, would lead to arbitrary computations? I think the answer is yes. And I think we have increasingly strong evidence, not only that that's possible, but that it's deeply ubiquitous.